kombucha is that when they hear that it's not actually a mushroom, it's a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. People who are worried about candidas might get a little edgy about that, but the yeasts in kombucha are far different from the actual candida that people experience. It's a budding type of yeast. That's how it reproduces. It creates these long chains where candidas spreads by spores. And so it's like goes all throughout your body, and kombucha does not, it's non-parasitical, so it won't be doing that. Unless you're made of black tea and sugar, it ain't gonna eat you. And it actually helps eliminate candida through a few ways, not only by providing healthy gut flora, like getting the good guys going in your system, but it also may outcompete them. Similar, like if you were to add, in farming, they take compost teas, which were loaded with beneficial composting organisms, and they'll spray them on plants that have mold issues. And the bacterias in the compost tea will eat all the food that the bad fungus or whatnot was going to be getting at, and then through that way they'll starve it out. So kombucha can also help starve out the yeast in your systems. So it's good for that too. And a lot of people worry about the safety of producing it themselves at home, but it's actually really easy and really safe to do. The only way you'd have an issue with the finished tea is if you see mold. If you don't see mold on it and you're doing it, by the prescribed method, you don't have to be super uptight about it. You will get safe tea out of it. Not only that, but the tea itself, during the fermentation process, has a lot of natural abilities to fend off mold and fungus and other contaminants that might get in there. It's like you could leave a cup of kombucha and a cup of coffee out on your counter, and I guarantee the coffee is going to mold quicker than the kombucha will. Same way, if people make pickles in a moldy basement and there's mold spores flying throughout the air, but mold will not be growing on the pickles in the container. So, and it does that through the organic acids it secretes, the alcohol, and the carbonation that it produces as it's breaking down the sugars in the teas. And now for the fun part, is anyone who want to come and check out this creature?
I want to see it.
Jesus.